We're turning this 20-foot shipping container into a fully self-contained off-grid tiny home. With the spray foam installation and mini split installed, it's time to completely transform this interior. First step, drywall. And the ceiling piece is a big piece with a big piece cut out of the middle of it. 21 by 88. Do you think I'm cool enough to do it like the pros where they just like hook their knife right here and then drag it down? Bam, 21. I don't have to search for my marker because this tool belt just became a cool belt. Ah, marker. It has been a long time since we've done drywall. It's especially fun for the guy that doesn't have to tape or mud it. Thanks, Courtney. I'm about to make my hands go numb for the rest of the day. It's going really fast. Like, I always forget how well this works.
How are we gonna get that up without breaking it?
It's gonna be really difficult.
Wait, should we cut it after?
That's actually a really good idea, Courtney.
We're waiting because Riley had to check his phone and drink his coffee.
Well, yeah, I was making sure nothing important happened. This is the back. Wait, but now I don't know. I have no idea where my mark is because my mark is.
Oh my gosh.
The mark's on the other side of the drywall. Okay. All right, thank you, Courtney. And it's not even broken. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just cut this sheet off flush with this 2x4 so that this piece can come and land flat onto that one. Using the special drywall flush cut routery doohickey tool. I forgot how much of a mess that makes and how much noise it makes. I'm gonna go 5 1/4. Who put that tape measure there? Woo! Thought I was gonna break it. I got my tape measure though, so wait. I already have a tape measure. Awesome. I guess we'll probably put a piece of trim, like a small piece of crown. I feel like this is one of the most satisfying interior jobs because we're gonna go from extremely ugly to actually looking somewhat finished. All of the sheets have a taper on them so that when you have a butt joint together, it gives you a nice place to put the tape and you can make that seam disappear. We don't want that taper in the corner, so I've got to cut a few inches off of this side here. 1, 2, 3, don't break on me. This sheet here is going to have a cutout for this door as well as this outlet. So I marked on the floor, centered where that outlet is and how high in inches. And you'll see why I marked the outlet in just a minute. It's a fairy tale. Thank goodness for those French doors. Oh, look who came to help. It's the break of daylight over hillside. And I slip this pry bar in. Okay, now can I use my foot? Oh yeah. So I marked 50 inches up. So 50 inches, that's where I'm gonna plunge my router to cut out my outlet. Bam! Perfect cut.
Wow.
That is so satisfying.
You threw it there.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll get 2 more pieces of trash while I'm down there. Whoa. Woo. Oh my goodness. That makes like a better cut than I could ever make by measuring. Look, it's just, it fits perfect.
camera off for 2 seconds.
Yeah, what is going on? Like, that's not right at all.
It's like a snail trail turd.
That's what happens when you try to go backwards. I need to start at the bottom and go up. The reason that it matters is because the way that the bit spins, it wants to push you against what you're guiding on one way, but if you go the other way, it actually wants to pull you away from it. Luckily, the trim is gonna cover most of that. How you feeling?
Frustrated.
Why?
Because this bit is really worn out, but it's the only one we have.
I just realized the next sheet doesn't need any cutouts.
Woo!
What?
There was a place in my head where it never rains, where the stars fall from the sky and over the sea.
A huge advantage to Riley doing the studs flat like this is that there's so much room for these butt joints to screw them together. Normally I have a really hard time with these seams right here because you have to get the screws really close together to fit on that edge of the 2x4. Way less frustrating, and I'm very happy with the progress we're making.
Maybe it's a mirage, maybe I'm still sleeping.
Think it's gonna fit?
Yeah!
I don't even care what it takes to keep
Ooh, babe, you nailed it!
Did you make that? That's like a perfect heart.
Yeah, I thought you made it for me.
I mean, yes, I definitely made that for you. Yeah, this is gonna be complicated, but now I know how high the outlet is from my mark, so I know where to plunge the router. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Thank you. Last wall. And there's a reason that I've been putting off this wall for last. Not only does it have lots of complicated cuts, but there's a problem with the framing that I've known about since we framed it. And I told myself that would be a problem for me later. So now it's a problem for me today. We need all of our drywall to be in front of the windows by the same amount so that our trim can be the same all the way around the windows. So I need to go find some random scraps to basically build these walls up and get them flat again. Now we'll nail these on because these are a 1/2 inch. Oh yeah, there we go, that'll work. Just using anything random I can find in the scrap pile. Typical framer, leaving all the mistakes to the drywaller to fix.
But that's me.
Oh.
That was not a good time to be filming. I'm so frustrated.
What's going on, Courtney?
Oh my gosh, there's shims and there's secrets and they're hidden and I have to find them to put the screws in because they don't make sense.
Nothing about any of this wall makes any sense. And what happened over here?
That wasn't me. I need a break.
Courtney, we are almost there. Like 3 pieces to go after this one, I think. Tiny houses are the best. Like today we got all of the emotions. The excitement of starting, the frustration in the middle when things are going well, the realization that like we're cruising and we've got to figure it out, the end where it's like everything is dragging on, we just want this to be done, and now we're done. It's like all the stages in one day.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow when we do lights and start taping and mudding. It's been a while since I put these on, and it only means one thing, which is that today is the day that I'm gonna tape and mud, hopefully the entire container. It's been a while since I've done this, so hopefully it's like riding a bike. That's my mom. She's calling right now. This is the first time that my mom's gonna be seeing the container with the drywall. Hey mom, here we go.
What? It looks like a house. Oh my, look at, oh, I can't get over that ceiling, Courtney. That's beautiful.
Courtney, do not be alarmed. This is only a drill. It never gets old. It just gets funnier. Courtney's ready to start taping and mudding in here, but before we do that, we're gonna get her the lights hooked up so she can see what she's doing. Oh, you can wipe them on this shirt right here. This shirt you can get over at ambitionstrikes.com. Also makes a good safety glasses rag. There you go. Which color temperature would your mom like? Probably warm white, huh? Plug it in. These are so much better than the old recessed kitchen lights. Look at that. Click. $300-watt LED. Yeah, we're good. All right, Courtney, you ready to do the honors? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Those look awesome. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo!
Thank you so much for doing that. It's gonna make my job so much easier.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, what do you need for taping and mudding?
The mud, the tape, my tools, and painter's tape.
What about music?
And music. Okay, weapon of choice today, we're gonna use this guy, and this guy, and this guy.
Where did you learn how to tape and mud drywall?
YouTube. The first house that we ever renovated, the whole house, the foundation had been damaged and we had to lift up and stabilize the foundation, which meant all of the drywall was cracked, and I ended up remudding the entire house. And we're baking a cake.
Hey!
I didn't get it in your mouth. It really does look like frosting. It kind of makes me want a cake. I'm gonna start by doing all the tapered seams because they're the easiest.
You like to start at the easiest?
Yeah, it helps me get my mud legs back.
Mud legs are like sea legs?
Yeah.
Whoa, you can reach all the way up?
We're having a family drywall party today.
Special delivery for Mr. Oliver. Check it out.
Good day coming, and it's all I need. Everything I want is in front of me. It's looking up and down, sun is shining over me. I got a good thing coming, so wait and see.
I didn't even notice that.
Made for embedding this bead. I like to use a roller.
Well, I don't have a roller. I'm gonna be using drywall corner beads for the first time. So I'm learning how to install them by watching YouTube videos. In the past, I've always done my inside corners with just the normal tape folded, and I have a really hard time getting them perfectly flat and smooth, and then sometimes they bubble and it never looks very good. So I wanna try using corner bead. I'm gonna start in this corner because it's gonna end up behind a kitchen cabinet. So if I completely mess it up, Whoa! Are you throwing toys at me? 90 inches.
You just signed up for doing all the metal trim on the outside of the next building because you just showed me that you can do it.
Well, I don't think we can tell you guys about our next building yet, but there's another building that we're building this summer. Put mud in the corner. Here we go. Ooh, shimmy it into the corner.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty satisfying.
Oh, that's really nice. Courtney, that's a perfect corner.
I am getting very hungry.
It's almost lunchtime, hon. Oliver's saying it's lunchtime too.
All right, then let's break for lunch and I'll try to come get this done after lunch.
My gosh, I just heard a splash and a yell. Are you okay, Courtney? Whoa! What? Courtney!
I'm using my back.
What are you... What is going on?
My back, what? Woo!
I'd like to thank Soundcore for sponsoring this video. I like my music like I like my bulldozers. Really loud. But I've never found a portable speaker that could hold up to Reckless Riley. Then I found the Boom 2 Plus from Soundcore, and this thing is loud and durable. At less than $250, the Boom 2 Plus is a portable Bluetooth speaker that packs a serious punch. When I'm working on a project that isn't going as planned, I just hit this button and the 4.5-inch woofers take the bass to another level. When we're relaxing on the deck in the evening, I can turn on the dynamic light show and it keeps Oliver busy for hours. He loves the way that it syncs the lights to the music. With up to 20 hours of playtime and a fast recharge time, I can keep rocking on. It also doubles as a fast charge power bank for all of our devices. The convenient carry handle allows me to take it on the go. And the fact that it's waterproof and floatable means that unlike our boat motor, it won't sink to the bottom of the lake. Right now, Soundcore is offering a limited edition adventure gift box, but I'm not sure where ours went. So whether you're working on a project or floating on the water this summer, the Boom 2 Plus is the perfect way to make things a lot more fun. Head to the link in the description below to get yours today. And make sure to tag us in all of your summer projects so that we can follow along. Yeah, buddy, whoa!
I've had 3 cups of coffee today and I'm ready to get this done. We're gonna put some tunes on and we're gonna do this. Sous chef, can you please hold my cookie batter? Can't you tell I'm baking right now? This is proper women's work.
You can't say that out loud.
Why?
Because this is men's work.
If I had mud on this right now, I would throw it at you. I have to do my Riley concentration face. That's where I do this. It is getting extremely warm in here from that tiny little space heater.
We're running this guy on low and it's cooking us out.
That's it. We have officially taped and mudded all of the holes and all of the cracks. And then I'll come back tomorrow and do a whole nother coat of cake batter.
And then what comes after that?
Another coat of cake batter. And then sanding. And then paint.
And what is paint if not cake batter?
Frosting.
Good morning, guys. Courtney's been working so hard on getting this container all taped and mudded, and she's been doing an awesome job. But I know that she has been dreading this next step, which is all of the sanding. Her and Oliver are in town today at an appointment, and I'm gonna try to knock out all of this sanding to surprise her when she gets back. Let's get to it. Click. Oh. Click. Here goes nothing. First step first, we need to put a sanding pad on it. Oh, 60, 220, 120. What do you guys think? Is 120 the right move here? This end hooks to our shop vac. This end gets plugged in. Comes with a cool strappy dude. I'm gonna be the coolest guy on the hill. I'm allowed to be the coolest guy on the hill today because Oliver's not here. It's like a weed whacker. Ring, ring. I don't know. I started eating through the paper of the drywall. I mean, it definitely sanded that. Maybe I should just focus on sanding the seams and I'll get these with a little hand sander. Well, but it's definitely smooth. That feels nice. That seam came out really nice. I figured out I have to move pretty fast and I have to apply a little more pressure because that keeps the sanding pad flat to the wall. I'm gonna get all this sanding done and I'll see you in a minute. Got about all I can get done with that sander. It's really, really good in places like this where there's a flat joint, like, wow, that feels really flat. And in all the screw heads. It's not so great in the corners. It can't reach all the way in there, and it seems like it's really easy to take too much off. Now let's see. I tapped out the filter one time while I was using it. Oh yeah, the filter's basically completely clogged. From here on out, it's just me and my sanding sponge. Sanding by hand, on the other hand, is very messy. I'm all done with the sanding. Everything's cleaned up. Courtney and Oliver should be home any minute, and we're gonna be able to move on to priming and painting.
Oh my goodness, you guys, we are about to hopefully go do something that is on my bucket list. We have been watching this forecast for a while now, and there is a 95% chance that we are going to see the Northern Lights tonight. I kind of feel like I'm going to see Santa or like the Easter Bunny.
Courtney's got a caramel sundae, and I've got a McFlurry.
I really want to go pet that dog. Look. You guys probably have no idea why we're driving around looking for the Northern Lights, but we can't see north from our property, so we have to go somewhere that we can see north. Maybe we'll just...
Where do you want to go? Canada?
Yeah, maybe we'll just keep driving all the way to Canada. I'm getting so excited now. Like, I feel like we should see them soon. You guys, it's 9:30. And I thought I could maybe see something, so I pulled up my camera on my phone, and you guys, they're coming out. Okay, ready?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Those lines?
If you don't look directly at it, like if you look like kind of away, you can see it in like the peripherals. When Boone runs away at night and I can't actually see him if I look at him, but if I look like next to where he is, then all of a sudden I can see him. Do you know what I mean?
Now I feel like they're above me. There are these streaks in the sky that look like there's gonna be an alien UFO at the end of them and it's gonna suck us up. It is like, pretty sure that we could sit here all night doing this, but also I'm tired, so we're gonna head home and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I think it's painting day. Riley was an absolute legend and he did all of this sanding while I was in town. Thank you so much, Riley. That made my day. I wasn't going to texture the walls, but I did end up at the last minute deciding to do a skip trowel coat on everything. The skip trowel texture in here is definitely a little bit of like a trust the process moment because right now it looks like a giraffe on the walls, but I promise once it's all one color, it's going to look really nice. Okay, here we go.
Here you go, ma'am. You said a big one.
This is for staining the deck. Thank you.
You have a lot of tools in your hand.
I need more hands. I am using a special primer meant for bare drywall that's supposed to help seal the drywall against moisture. Every time we transition to like the drywall and then the paint, it just starts to feel like such a finished space so quickly, and it starts feeling livable. Oh, that's drywall mud from yesterday. Oh, I just smushed a bug into the paint.
What do you call that custom texture?
Sorry, bug. I love painting tiny houses. Bam. Just like that, our primer's done.
All right. Yeah, but have you looked at the view out this window?
Why is that right there? Of our 20 acres. The primer's dry and it's time to do my first coat of top coat. This might be a complete disaster because I am on Oliver duty today, but he's pretty content right now, so we're gonna try to get this done. This is the part where we hope that the paint is still good. Oh yeah. Riley, what happened to this piece of trim?
I bought 2 16s and 2 8s for the container, which is exactly as much as we needed. And on the drive home, one of our 16s broke in half.
Where's the other half?
Probably on the highway somewhere, I don't know. Which means that we now don't have enough trim. I don't want to go back to the store, so I'm going to attempt to cut a piece on the table saw.
This is why we bought trim, so we wouldn't have to do this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my gosh, it's dirty. What were we cutting on this thing? Oh, it was raining last time we used it. I can't believe that we're already on this step, but today we're trimming out the windows. Gordon, can you believe we're already finishing the inside of this thing? On Friday, we have some very special guests coming that are gonna be helping us build this super cool converting Murphy bed table storage thing over here, and we need to get this container wrapped up and ready for them to arrive. We're gonna start in the kitchen window. Because our walls are so thin and because of the way we mounted the windows, we don't have room for a traditional windowsill and window casing like we would. So we have to figure out a way to have the trim sit flat here, but still fill this gap here, and it's gonna be a little awkward.
I have full faith in you. You know why?
Why?
Because you're Mr.
Because I'm Mr. Cool. Yeah, we're using MDF trim for all of this. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this MDF. I love it because of how straight and perfect and easy to cut it is. I hate it because it's MDF. And Courtney loves it because it comes pre-primed. A lot of times you can even find it pre-painted. Okay, 64.5. Okay, Courtney, and then, so this is gonna go like that. You know, the next piece of trim, then it'll be kind of like that.
I think that looks fine.
This is just vinyl, there's no glass back here. Can I nail this to the window so that I can get it straight and have it not move on me? Remember, this is a what we're doing channel, not a how-to channel, and I'm about to try to nail trim into my vinyl window.
Oh.
I think it'll work. I do need to have a little bit less pressure, I think. The goal is just to try to make that look straight going down. Oh yeah, there we go. Wait, what?
Fire in blanks.
Didn't shoot a nail. Not enough pressure. There we go.
Oh my gosh, it makes me so nervous.
I know, but the glass is way up here. So this is just a hollow plastic thing. I think it's fine, probably. I always think trim work's kind of funny. You just keep stacking pieces on and then eventually you add some caulking and then you paint it and then finally it looks good. Why is it shooting every other? Okay guys, drop it in the comment below. Why is this thing shooting every other? Oh, I put it on sideways. No. Well, I guess we get to find out how well the nails stick to the plastic. The answer is really well. I'm gonna get a pair of pliers, pull this out. Sorry, Courtney, I accidentally created an extra hole for you to patch. This is my waist. Now, this goes on like that.
That looks great.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that as well. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, listen to it. It feels like it's hardened in the bottom. I don't know. How old do you think this is? Ooh. It smells bad. Oh yeah, no, that's bad. Also questionable.
Oh, it's bad too.
Also bad.
Maybe I have good luck. You know what I need to do? I just need to put it in the KitchenAid mixer.
Final answer?
I would not be using this on an important wall, but for just touching up the ends of these boards, I think it'll be fine.
Got it. So it's not paint for important things, only unimportant things.
Well, yeah, what if you painted a whole wall with this and it didn't cure?
Oh yeah. What kind of paintbrush is that? How's that working?
I didn't want to get a paintbrush dirty.
Oh, actually that worked really good. This is the one for the top.
Nice job.
Thank you. It's good
We
to
only have 2 more windows to do. This is a tiny house.
I love building tiny houses. This is the door frame that we ripped down on our table saw to get it to the right thickness for our thin walls. And when we did that, we lost that nice radiused edge. So I'm gonna hit this whole thing with the router.
In our house we did wood trim. I really like the look of wood trim, but in spaces like this that are not perfect, painted trim is great because you can caulk all of the gaps and make everything look really like it fit right the first time.
The framer says the drywall guy will fix it. The drywall guy says the trim guy will fix it. And now the trim guy is saying the painter will fix it. Oh man, it did not turn out as well as I had hoped, but I think Courtney's gonna work some magic and it'll look good. It's like a magic eraser. Wow, Courtney. So I can make my gaps way bigger.
Maybe I shouldn't have showed you that I can fix that. I can't believe we're gonna have all the trim done before lunch. I think it kind of drives Riley crazy, but when he's putting boards up, I'm like right behind him with the caulk gun caulking everything so that I don't have a bunch of work to do when he's done. It's just done. But I think it makes you feel rushed.
Always. I'm always racing you because you're coming in behind me to finish the thing that comes after me. Looks great though, Courtney.
Next up, we're gonna eat some lunch and then we'll make the ceiling look good.
All right, back from lunch and back to work.
Oh my gosh, Riley.
On the outside looking in, I really wasn't sure what I was getting. Between the highways on the sea, waiting for something to get to me. I wasn't sure what I was hoping for, you see. But you act like gravity and you are pulling me.
All right, here you go, Courtney. So we have a few options. We can either go here. That looks pretty nice.
That looks really nice.
Or there.
Oh,
I think I kind of like that. I thought I was gonna like the other way, but
I think I like that too.
I kind of like that way.
These are the cutest little nails I've ever
You
seen.
like the little nails? Oh yeah, that does look nice.
It looks really good.
Cool.
Last piece of trim.
Bam!
Wow.
Look at that, Courtney.
What's next?
Flooring.
All right, we are back from town and we just picked up our flooring, which I've been waiting a long time for, so let's make sure that we got the right thing. Hey, okay. It looks like the right thing.
It kind of looks like an organic rug.
Tiny house, tiny amount of flooring. Let's do this.
All apart. This is luxury vinyl flooring. It's snap together flooring, click, click, click. That's made from vinyl, super duper durable. It's already got the underlayment built in. The install is super fast and I think it's gonna look great. So we're gonna start in that corner. We're gonna click a whole row together going down. We're gonna slide it underneath that door threshold. Make sure it's square to the room and then we'll start building off that.
Okay.
I don't know which one of these is the tongue and which one's the groove, but it puts these the right way. It's just like the other one we've done.
I think there's two types of people in every relationship. There's the people who wouldn't even notice that there were repeat patterns on fake wood flooring, and then there's the people who it drives absolutely crazy.
Now with any luck, this is less than 12 inches, so that then the leftover scrap can start the next row. Aha! Look at that. When we went down to the building supply store to get this flooring, we picked up some monster burritos at the taco stand, and it put me straight to sleep. The best part about this flooring is you can cut it with a utility knife. Snap, crackle, pop.
5 minutes later and the first row's done.
First row's down. Okay, let's slide it in.
Whoa. Oh, they're all moving.
No.
Oh.
Maybe we should just do a second row. Click it all together. Then we can actually spin this thing.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, that worked much better.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that the flooring is running square to the room, and I know that these sheets of OSB are square, so I thought I could line the square up. I kind of wish I had a much larger square. Oh, this is always a satisfying one. We're done with the complicated cuts.
He keeps coming over and taking the hammer and the tape measure and putting them over in that corner. It's like a little tool thief. Where's the tape measure?
That's where the tape measure went. Well, just a few hours later and we're done with the flooring. If I haven't said it already today, I love building tiny houses. Everything goes so quick. It's about 7:30. I'm gonna go help Courtney get Oliver to bed and we'll see you tomorrow.
Riley, Casey, it looks like a house in here.
Especially if you go like this, so that you can't tell that the bathroom's not done. Wow!
I'm tired. It was a big push the last couple days to get this container finished out inside, but we had a deadline of tomorrow because we have some very special visitors coming to help us with the coolest convertible Murphy bed dining situation that I have ever seen before, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys.
And so with that, thanks so much for watching and we'll see you next time.